Look at your money here on Good Morning Quad Cities. First, here is your weekly stock market recap. The S&P 500 down 2.5%, the NASDAQ down 2.6%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average down 2.1%. Well, in just 2 days, the retail holiday shopping season officially kicks off. That's defined as the 61 calendar days in November and December. And this year's holiday shopping season is expected to generate a record high $973.8 billion in sales. That's 4% higher than last year. And joining us is our financial expert, Mark Ravicheski, to talk more about this. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money, isn't it?
So what are some of the bigger trends that you're expecting to see this year within that?
One of the bigger trends this year, David, is this continued shift towards early shopping and early discounts. Black Friday, for decades typically served as that kind of unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season. Retailers would then start to offer their discounts, their sales promotions to get consumers kind of in that holiday spirit, but also to start opening up those pocketbooks a little bit. But over the past few years, again, consumers have been starting their holiday shopping season much, much earlier. And if you think about it, let's kind of go back in history a little bit. Back in 2020 and 2021, those supply chain issues forced consumers to start their holiday shopping much earlier to get those very limited quantities of goods that retailers had in stock. But then in 2022 and this year in 2023, it's high inflation that has forced Americans to really spread out that holiday shopping budget. Let's kind of take a look at some of these numbers here, David. 39% of Americans will start their holiday shopping earlier this year than they did last year. Look at this, 41% of Americans will start their holiday shopping season in October or earlier. Just 9% of Americans will start their shopping in December. So if you are a retailer, David, and you wait until Black Friday or maybe even that first week in December to start your sales, your promotions, your discounts, you're likely to face a lot of Americans who are saying, hey, I'm done, I'm tapped out, my holiday shopping season is over.
Yeah, well, and you mentioned with Black Friday, it used to be this big thing. You'd go out and you'd have these big lines, and now it seems
you show up at midnight.
Yes, that was kind of the fun of it all, after you've had this huge meal. But, you're not really seeing those lines, and a lot of those retailers have them all month long. Yeah. But a lot of people don't even have to go to the store anymore. So how is online shopping playing a role in this?
Well, each year, you're right, online shopping continues to take a kind of a bigger slice out of that total holiday shopping season. This year, online holiday sales are expected to reach a record high $228 billion, up 4.8% from last year. 58% of Americans, David, will shop online this holiday season. And look at this, for the first time ever, online shopping using mobile devices such as your smartphone or your tablet computer, for the first time ever, these will drive more than 50% of all online shopping sales.
Wow. That is a huge chunk right there, and that's a lot of money for online shopping. What are some of the other trends that you're seeing?
Well, this next graph we got up here kind of shows some, kind of little interesting facts and tidbits about this upcoming holiday season. On average, David, each consumer will spend $875 on, gifts and cards and other holiday-related items. For the 17th year in a row, the most popular gift cards, 55% of consumers will buy at least one gift card. But again, to your point earlier on, the top shopping destination this year, online shopping, followed by department stores and then discount stores. 75% of Americans, that's quite a bit, will put up, or 75% of households will put up a Christmas tree. Within this number, though, David, 84% will put up an artificial Christmas tree. Unfortunately, each year on average, 10% of Americans get injured putting up that Christmas tree.
Yikes.
And on Christmas Day, you know, it comes with the territory. Americans will consume, on average, about 5,400 calories.
Wow.
About 2.5 times the average daily recommended intake.
Well, gluttony's not a sin on Christmas, is what I hear.
Exactly.
So, Mark, thank you so much for joining us from the Quad Cities Investment Group, and we're going to take a look at what's coming up on GMA.